Earlier today, I was looking through my roster since I'm planning on changing some characters that I have. And as I was flipping through all the characters that I do have, I saw a bunch of characters that I like. I know I have them, but I never really use them, and I never see anybody use them, right? Especially in raids. Not to mention Champions Arena and regular arena. So I thought it would be kind of fun to use these characters, add some support characters in the background just to make them a little bit stronger, and just go ham on some opponents. Regardless of whether or not that I lost or if I won. I just wanted to have a little bit of fun and diversify the game a little bit. I always say that diversification is a very important thing to have in this game because you don't want things to get really stale. When you're using King of Atlantis, Aquaman, and Last Life Joker all the time, it can get kind of boring. Yeah, it's kind of cool that they do a lot of damage, but at the end of the day, sometimes you want to use different characters. And some of these characters actually have some pretty good passives. I actually really like Raiden, even though I don't like the way he looks, and that kind of bothers me the way that he looks. I still like his passives and his specials. They look really cool and they're decently effective. And by that I mean that you need to build these characters in a certain way to actually make them work great. And that's something that you don't find with a lot of OP characters. With a lot of OP characters like King of Atlantis, Aquaman, you can basically build them however you want, and they're going to be doing tons of damage. With characters like Raiden, for example, yeah, you need to do certain things in order for him to be great. Obviously, one great thing about him is his splash damage, so you want to be adding a lot of attack to his abilities. That way, it can splash to other opponents, and that's a little bit more specific towards Arena and in Champions Arena. You're not going to be doing that in raids. But since I didn't have all the material and all the gear and all the credits in the world, I can't be building up all of these characters that I showed today. So I basically just played. I played with them however I had them. So I didn't upgrade anything about them. It was just purely to have a little bit of fun and just to change things up a little bit. I didn't want to destroy legendary teams with these characters. I just wanted to play. So I didn't really care about upgrading them. And also, not to mention, like I just said, I didn't have enough material to upgrade all of them, anyways. So that didn't really matter. But yeah, some of these characters I actually found that they were actually kind of fun. I didn't really expect that, especially playing with what's her name, Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. I have Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, and I use her in my League of Anarchy team in Champions Arena and in regular arena. Not too much in raids though. I just prefer using Justice League the Flash instead. And I don't have Arkham Knight Batman, so I don't pair him up with Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. So Heartbreaker Harley Quinn is really just in the sidelines, not even as a support character. Really, she's just kind of there. She's just kind of there to complete the team. So I never really use her, and I actually had a lot of fun pairing her up with Emerald's Green Lantern because if you get the hammer, aka like the ability that can stun the opponent, so if you tag in Heartbreaker Harley Quinn and she gets the hammer and she does manage to stun the opponent, her passive where she does like 300% more attack, that activates, and that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool combination. I'm surprised it actually worked as well as I thought it would. Sometimes you have these ideas on how some things might work out and they don't work out. But these two characters combined, I actually had a lot of fun with them. And I ended up playing like three different matches with these characters, and then I had to refresh them or something like that. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with those. I had a lot of fun with Raiden, like I said. There are some of these characters that I'm never going to touch ever again. Telekinetic Gorilla Grodd is one of the worst characters in the game, in my opinion. I remember when the game first came out and I saw his passive, I was like, oh no, this is not good. Like, he's not going to age well at all unless they change him up a lot. And they haven't changed him up at all. So yeah, I was completely right then and I'm completely right now. This character is just horrible. It's really bad. Someone else. Who else did I use? I used the Joker, Lord the Joker, or something like that. The one that looks like the Batman Ninja characters. That character is a lot of fun to use. He's really cool. I don't know if he's going to do a lot of damage if you start upgrading him, but what I do know is I really like his special. I think it's like his special 2 or something like that. It's the one that costs 4 bars of power. I don't remember because I was using Power Girl, so I can't really remember that. It's the one that shoots out like a little green gas off of his little flower or something like that. That was really cool. It did a ton of damage. I didn't expect that. I use them every once in a while in Champions Arena, but not too often. And with these characters, yes, I have used them before, but it's so rare that I use them that if you were to ask me what their specials look like, the description of their passives or their specials, I wouldn't really be able to answer that just because, again, I don't use these characters that often. I do know about Raiden. When I was playing with Raiden, I didn't even know he had that splash damage ability. I just knew that he had the passive that can add more bars of power if you had more arcane teammates or something like that. That's the only one that I knew about. So yeah, I'm not too well, well read on these characters. I just kind of know a little bit about them. And again, it was really just to change up, just change up the scenario. I was a little bored of just using the same characters over and over again. And since in arena, I don't really need to be playing arena anymore since I already have the shards. I think it's really, I think it's an appropriate thing to do now to just kind of sit back and relax since I don't have to be struggling anymore getting to Elite Four. So yeah, I'm just gonna put in that Gravity Falls music in the background. You guys seem to like it. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good day and stay safe and stay clean.